Hello, my name is Arthur Richardson and I am your new home consultant for Lennar here at Calusa Country Club. In this video, we're going to go over 20 questions, or I'm going to give you 20 facts about the community as we prepare for the grand opening. The official first day of sales will be November 8th. You're going to be able to call me if you're a client and pick out your condo or your single family home that day and put down your deposit and lock everything in. If you're a realtor, you're going to be able to register your clients, and also we can pick out your home or pick out your condo on November 8th. We'll get more into that as the day approaches. But in this video, we're gonna go over 20 facts or 20 questions that we are already seeing every single day, as this community is gonna be very popular. We're gonna sell very quickly, especially at the beginning. Let's get into it. Here are 20 facts about Calusa Country Club. Question number 20 is a legitimate question that I got about this community, and in my opinion, it's actually the most important. So fast forward to the end if you want, but question number 20, don't miss that one. Question number 1, how large is the community? So we're gonna have 1,900 total front doors to the community. That's gonna be a mixture of single family homes, condos, coach homes, 1,900 homes, and that's gonna cover over 800 acres. We toured the whole community just a couple of days ago on Monday, drove the golf course, spent a couple hours out there. The place is humongous. How many golf courses will Calusa Country Club have? So we're gonna have 2 complete golf courses. The first is an 18-hole course that is nearly completed, and then we're gonna have a 12-hole course. It's gonna be a regular golf course on that 12-hole, just short by 6 holes. So there's gonna have par 3s, par 4s, and a couple par 5s on that 12-hole course, but 2 complete courses. The first one that's going in is the 18-hole course, and then the 12-hole course is coming after. Is the golf course private? The answer is no. The golf course is not private. It's a bundled golf course membership. We will be selling some outside memberships to get going, as the homes that include the golf membership won't be done for a little bit of time. But to answer the question, is the golf course private? The answer is no. When will the golf course be open? So this is going to be an estimated time. They're estimating maybe by the very end of this year, 2024, but definitely in the month of January is where they're really planning on having the first round of golfers go out and play the course. Now, we have driven it. Every hole already has the grass all the way through the fairways. Most of the sand traps and everything look like they're completely finished, but there's still a lot to do. We did have a storm come through and slow things up and tear up a little bit of the course in some areas, but the plan is the end of this year or the very early parts of 2025. Will there be non-golf homes and condos? The answer to that is yes. Right now, they haven't given us the list of which homes are going to be available first. The plan is to have a mixture of both golf and non-golf, or golf and social homes available. And basically what that means, there's gonna be, I believe, 1,400 total homes and condos, a mixture of everything that's going to have the golf course deeded membership, and all the rest will have a social membership to where they can pay to play for golf, but they won't have the deeded membership attached to the property. Who designed the golf course? So that would be Gordon Lewis, or Gordy Lewis. I actually got the chance to ride in a cart with him as we filmed some marketing events. The guy has done a ton of communities in Southwest Florida. I want to say over 80 different communities he has designed the golf course for. So this is going to be a spectacular course. His favorite holes are 13, 14, and 15. They're very scenic, huge greens, some big fairways, some small fairways, a ton of sand, plenty of water on the course. It's gonna be challenging, it's gonna be fun, but Gordy Lewis is the one who designed the course. How much does an outside membership cost? So we will have some outside memberships. We don't have a set amount just yet, but what I'm being told is gonna be $5,000 for an individual 1-year non-renewable outside membership, $6,500 for a family membership. We will have more details for sure on that the first week of November, but the plan is there's gonna be X amount of outside memberships sold, because we're gonna need some consistent play out there on the course. And that's usually how it goes when we start up these new communities. So there will be a certain amount of outside memberships available. $5,000 for individual, $6,500 for family. Can you transfer the membership? The answer to that is yes. You can transfer, and that's going to be based on either selling the home or condo or renting and leasing it out. So those are the only ways. You can't sell the memberships individually. They're attached and deeded to the property, but you can rent them out. We will have more information on those time frames. More than likely, it'll be something similar to what we've done in a few other communities in the area.
And now we're going to take a little break to hear from our sponsors, Lennar Water, where everything is included. To be honest, I'm doing this one take only, and my throat is parched.
Back to the show. Sorry, I'm in here talking to myself, so you get a little bored. So
what is the golf rate is the next question. So the golf rate right now, what I'm being told is going to be $30 for a member to play 18 holes. It'll be $20 to play 9 holes. There's going to be guests allowed, and we'll get more specifics on that as we get closer to opening the course and as we get closer to the grand opening. How many pools will we have in the community? So we're going to have a giant resort style swimming pool. It's going to be the feature of the entire amenity package right in the center of the community. And we're also planning to have 3 satellite pools or smaller community pools. I should be able to pull a couple pictures, but 1 big awesome pool and then 3 smaller localized community pools for everyone to use as well. How big is the resort pool? So we're told it's going to be 6,000 square feet, which is humongous, bigger than what we had in Lakewood National. There's not plans for any big, walk wall or fountains or anything like that, but a gorgeous pool with plenty of seating, some private areas, some shaded areas as well. We're super excited about that. 6,000 square feet is a giant resort swimming pool. Will there be a restaurant? Of course there's going to be a restaurant. There's going to be multiple different ways for you to get some snacks and get some food. Of course, fine dining will come in the main clubhouse. We'll have some poolside dining as well. There's a really neat lounge area that's planned for the putting area as well. So yes, we'll have a resort dining available, but also plenty of areas to get food and drinks as well. And we will have food minimums, and we'll talk about that later. Is there a food minimum? Yes, indeed. So the plan is $500 will be the initial food minimum. Once we have all the restaurants available, it's planned to be bumped up to $750, and that's per year. So $500 per year, and then eventually $750 per year once we have all the dining available. And that's food and beverage, non-alcoholic, so sports drinks, soft drinks, that will count towards the bill. But food and beverage, $500 to start, $750 once all the restaurants are open. What homes will be available to sell on the grand opening November 8th? So what we're told is a little bit of everything. So the terrace, the verandas, maybe the coach homes. That's the only one we're not seeing right now any more information on. So I think those might be a later release, but terrace and verandas for sure. Then there are single family homes with the executive, manor, and estates. I can get you more information on those. As we get closer to the date, we'll know exactly which ones and how many. The pricing hasn't come out just yet, but a little bit of everything from all the multifamily to the single family as well will be available on the grand opening. How can I buy a home on the grand opening date, November 8th? So that's probably a separate video altogether, but quite simply call me. I work for the builder. We will be sending out the contracts, electronic contracts. I plan on having some sample contracts before the event so people can read them, quickly sign them on that day, because I anticipate things will go really fast. But call, email, text me. Let's have a conversation before the 8th so we can make sure we know what you're looking for, and I can get you all that information. More details on that, and I'll probably do a separate video on exactly how you can buy. What is the deposit? It's 10%. 10% of the total purchase price will be the deposit. We'll get into some more specifics on, if you don't have your money liquid and available on that day, but 10% is Lennar's deposit policy, and then that's it until the home is complete. When will the first homes be started? So infrastructure is already in the community. The actual permitted start dates will go from December through about March as far as what's going to be rolled out and available for sale. So that's going to be a mixture of everything. So some homes are starting in December, some are starting in January, February, and March. It's going to be a big mixture of everything. As we get closer, I'll send that information out, but homes will be starting here in the next couple of weeks as well. When will homes be finished? So these are always going to be some estimated dates. We know exactly when some of these homes are going to start, but it's always an estimated time frame for completion. That's always in our contracts as well. So the estimated completion times for the first series of homes and condos, everything was to go perfect, probably April and May. but could be a little bit sooner, could be a little bit later. Right now, those estimated timeframes are probably around April or May, and we'll see as the building goes and as the new community goes. Now we're getting to the really important questions. How many pickleball courts will there be? The plan right now is 9 pickleball courts. Pickleball is going crazy, and we're gonna have 9 courts. There might be a chance that we actually add a few more, as all the details for the amenities are not set in stone. They were actually in a roundtable meeting planning on seeing where they could move and position a few things to add a few more. So 9 courts right now are planned, and that's incredible. I don't know if there's another new home community in this local area that has that many courts. Pickleball, 9 courts coming soon. Am I married? Yes, I'm married, happily married. This is an actual question that I got, and the answer is yes. She put a ring on it, I put a ring on it. I asked her, she didn't ask me. We met at a line dancing club. Now we have 2 beautiful girls, and I'm a girl dad. I'm married, that's who I'm working hard for. If you have any questions about my personal life, feel free to ask, that's fine. If you want to buy in this community, those are the questions I need. Calls, email, text. We are doing the grand opening on November 8th. This was one shot, and I hope everything comes out clear. Arthur.richardson@lennar.com. I hope to hear from you soon.